How can you get 33 kills and 18 assists without a single death in SoloQ? It is actually really easy, just follow the tips I give you in this video. So, let's start the analyze. He said ain't that. So we're playing 1-1, obviously, and our enemies have a few counters like Karina and Phoveus. Even a good 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬 could be annoying with 3 possible stuns. Here I will position myself in the bush and wait for Nathan to step up. And once he does it, I will use my first skill and my Inspire to proc all my passive marks and try to deal as much damage to him as possible. Notice how I do this though, as this is a lesson on micro. I will throw my first skill to make sure it is behind Nathan, and as he's trying to run away, I will activate the right mark and the mark behind him, and then use my passive to dash to the left, so I can activate the last mark. The returning dagger from my first will immobilize him, and since I could activate all my marks, it really increases my damage. Look how low he is compared to me. This will force him to either recall and miss minions, or just die. Here it was a former, which is still good. One super important rule you should always remember: you don't need to kill someone to win the battle. You just have to get more farm than your enemies. Though, there was a little mistake that I made. Because I know Nathan is going to be absolutely scared of me, he will recall, so I should last hit the minion right here, but I wanted to stay hidden inside of the bush. This is not good, as I'm losing gold for not last hitting the minion. But the good thing is, since I'm not touching the wave at all, that the wave is being frozen now. Which means Nathan had to come forward again if he wants to farm. As he missed his canyon minion, he's still on level 1, which makes him a very easy target for me. I could proc all my marks again, so he's low again and forced to go back. I also heard that he popped his Inspire, so I ran away directly, and this could still damage me a lot. That's why I taunted him with a well played, because he just wasted his spell. He also made another big fail by not killing the canyon minion, which means he lost the first 2 canyon minions, which is the worst that can happen. Basically, you should try to repeat the wave freezing over and over again while staying safe from ambushes. Because if you dominate your counterpart, it is very likely that the enemy will gank your lane to support their ally. This stupid assness comes in though and starts clearing the wave, which ruins the plan. Please, have the awareness of what is going on, because some people have no idea what wave management is. If you also don't know what it is, here's a little text box. You will also notice how I use my skills to check bushes. As I'm a marksman, I have to be very aware of where the enemies are. And since I can't check the bushes myself by just running in for obvious reasons, I'll use a skill instead to check it safely, so I can make sure to push and play aggressively without any worries. In this fight, I dash towards Nathan and use my first skill to proc the passive mark behind him. Afterwards, I wait that he uses both his first and second skill, especially his second skill, so he won't be able to CC me. And once I see that he have used it, I will dive under the turret with Inspire and I will proc all of my marks, as I'm way more mobile than him and I have my ult. Boom! My first kill on Nathan. Since I'm low and I don't know where the enemies are, I will recall just in case I'm being ganked. Right when I get back, Nathan is there too, and honestly, I'm very confident at this point. I am already 2 levels above him and have a gold advantage of around 800 gold. All of this by just killing him once and use the magic trick called wave management. By the way, you can get your gameplay analyzed as well by joining my YouTube membership program, where we will tell you all the good things that you have made and also explain you what you should avoid doing. Since he's low, I just procced all of my passive marks and just go boom, boom, dead. Plus, I farmed so much that I got my first core item, Corrosion Scythe, after just 3 minutes. This is incredibly fast and gives me my first power spike. As I'm low, I just keep hiding here and wait for my regen, because I don't know currently where Karina is and she could slice through me like a hot knife through butter. Did you know, by the way, that standing here gives you turret gold when your minions or allies attack it? Camping is another thing that shouldn't be shamed of, as it's a strategy that will almost guarantee you a kill. People just shame you for it because they're too bad to sense a dangerous situation. So I won't even waste time to talk about Nathan, just another kill. Boom! Now I am pushing my turret, but why can I be so confident that nobody will gank me? Let me show you another magic trick. the mini-map. While camping, you can check the map. No, this is wrong. You should always check the map. So I saw that 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 and 𝐉𝐵 are low on the mid lane, while 𝐉𝐨𝐬𝐧 is getting a nice DP from Sylvana and Saber. Directly after I killed Nathan, I spotted Karina mid, so there's no direct threat for me, which is why I can freely push as long as my minions are alive. I got 263 gold, which is even more than a normal kill, and extended my lead even further. That's why the first 5 minutes of the game are so important. With a good start, you can begin to snowball so hard that you can have more than the double amount of gold than your enemies. Nathan at this point is so underfed that I don't even need to use my ultimate to completely destroy him. I just have to proc all of my passive marks and then boom, boom, dead. Now I just push the turret completely through and kill Nathan once more without my ult because, why not? Then the random ℏ appears out of nowhere, but that's not a problem either. I'm just way too fat to be bothered about the fake jumping cat. I can just use my Inspire to run in circles around him and proc all of my marks. And even though he used his Purify, that doesn't help him when it comes to actually living. 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 wanted some revenge for me killing his light-born red friends, so I simply tell him, you can go ahead and join him too. I just proc all marks, and right before he tries to ult me, I'll just use my ultimate to become immune. Boom, boom, dead. Afterwards, this stupid tick wanted to touch my cat tail, so I just tell him to peck off, but he kept coming back without my consent, so I shut him down as all good girls should shut down trash guys. Boom, boom, he dead. We're in a huge lead at the moment, so I was really not afraid to do crazy things. Nathan was just a bit stationary and I decided to go for him. Notice how I go first for the both marks that lead to his escape path, so I can hit the last mark at the front. Like this, there was no way for him to escape anymore, and the poor ℏ was just in the fire line, so he joined Nathan in the afterlife. Since 3 people are dead and I see the top lane is open to be pushed, I will push this tower and get it down for more map pressure. I even popped my Inspire so I can fully secure the turret as fast as I can. Though, I made a little mistake. If you haven't noticed already, the enemy team is full of magic damage. So I made the rookie mistake of buying Wind of Nature as it's in my pre-build, which is the most useless item in this situation for obvious reasons. Of course, I did this mistake for, how do you call that? Educational reasons, I don't know. When I healed up, I noticed Saber has initiated a team fight with his ult. How do I know this, although I didn't see him? You can tell from the map that he used his ult because you saw Saber doing 2 dash and then he stayed stationary. Which means he first dashed with the second skill and then used his ult, which also have a dash. This is an advanced tip for being able to use your map. And noticing these little things will greatly increase your decision making. Knowing that at least one of them will be low or dead, I came to help our dear Saber. Karina wasn't targeting me whatsoever, so I decided to get more marks on her first. And now, it is just a slaughterhouse. While we were pushing this tower, Karina came rushing because, well, only God knows why. So again, boom, boom, dead. The enemy started pressing forward, but then Fasa did this nice set on Nathan and ℏ, and it doesn't matter that 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 is there as I have my second skill to Purify. But I didn't even need that because everybody just died. So what do we learn from this? When you guys are behind, please do not be like the enemy team. You have seen now multiple times that they're just going into 1v5s non-stop. So they just feed themselves to us like this 𝐉𝐵𝐬𝐽 here. And now we can grab the inhibitor turret. If you're behind, stall the game as long as possible, because once the enemy have their full build, you can catch up to them. We also grabbed the mid-second turret, and it doesn't even matter anymore what the enemies try to do right now. Even the 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 is just free food for me at this point. Also notice again how I use my marks. Because of better targeting, I went for the left and back mark first because ℏ was there, so I can get the last mark more safely on the right side. And also be further away from the Nathan. 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 wants to set me, but it doesn't really matter as the Purify skill is just too good. Sylvana did a nice set here and just blasted everyone down, and I have finally realized my mistake. So I sold my Wind of Nature to get my Lithic Roar for even more damage against the tanky enemies. And prioritize Rose Gold Meteor for some sustain since they all deal magic damage. When you dominate a game like this, it's good to end the game as fast as you can, so the enemy has no chance for a comeback, but we still went for the kills though because the enemy was just too bad to fight back. Now again, become a member if you want to have your gameplay analyzed as well, and check out this video where I show you 5 underrated heroes that can carry you to mythical immortals. See you over there!